Hey everybody, welcome back. I am back after being gone nearly a week, I guess. Back on our multiplayer map, harvesting some canola. It's probably where we were last time I was online. Hey, Nathaniel Lee, Cummins, and no such person. What's up, everybody? We're going to be harvesting some canola, and we're going to go and harvest a new field of oats here in a little bit. I think last time we were on, we bought fields, 19 and 14. And 19's ready to harvest with some oats. Got Roy with us tonight. He's going to help me out trying to flip some fields. See if we can get canola back in these 3 fields. And we might put sunflowers in that other field. Not really sure at this point. It's kind of interesting that those first 2 fields are almost about the same size. At least they produce about the same amount of canola.
Yeah.
Hey, QRA Azula, what's up? Hey, Christopher. You plan on running the other BGA then?
Well, that's what I signed up for. But I was sitting there looking at it tonight and debating on whether to. I found a house on the map that has one shed behind it, and I didn't know if that was allowed, but I thought it might give another open spot if you had somebody else that was wanting to join the server and run the other BGA. Because most of the maps that I've ever played on, I just usually find a house on the map somewhere interesting, and then put a couple sheds down and call it a farm.
Yeah, it's a good gesture, but there's 6 actual farm areas and then 2 BGAs, so that's the 8.
Oh, you got an 8. I got you.
So
yeah.
There really isn't much.
Yeah, that's what I'm signed up for, is the other BGA. Right now I can't decide whether I want to go with grass silage or corn silage. I looked at several different ways to make either one of them, whether I go with the big chrome mower, or if I just put the mower decks on a big tractor, or I've been just kind of weighing options and prices.
You all put way more work into it than I do. I just kind of wing it.
Yeah. Well, that's just kind of the fun part for me, is trying to figure out exactly, what I want to do and how I want to get the job done. Because, I mean, with silage, the options are really open to what you can do. And then I also considered buying up the wooded area around that BGA where I'm going to be, and doing the forestry around it as a start on that. And then going into the silage business after I had all that around it forested and replanted.
Is your farmer wearing green tonight? Because it is St. Patrick's Day.
Uh-oh. He's going to get pinched.
I put on my green plaid. Hey, Alex, Tanya,
I don't
Rockhound.
even think about it.
Orpheus, and Greyhound, or Grey Wolf. What is up, everybody?
21 years ago. She's my oldest.
My oldest is she'll be 15 in almost a month.
Oh wow.
She's going to be in
Yeah.
Disney on her birthday.
Oh really?
She's got a band trip.
Oh well, that's cool.
We've been saving up and planning to take her to Disney for years, and then we went and had a second kid, and then we were always like, we'll take her to Disney when she's old enough to remember it. We'll take her to Disney when she's old enough to remember it. And then she was 10, we had our other one.
Uh-huh.
And right around 10, we figured, hey, she's probably going to be old enough to remember it. And then now we got a newborn. Well, we're not doing that now.
All right.
So that whole, I guess the advice is never wait. Never wait till it's a good moment, because it's probably never a good moment.
Right.
Seize the opportunity, right?
Yes, sir. I hear a lot of people say, I'll wait till I have to have kids until I'm ready. Well, that day may never come. When if I ever thought I was ready to have kids, and I probably would have never had any.
Or wait till you can afford it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Alex, what's up? Glad to be back. Glad you like watching the stream. We got Roy with us in chat tonight. He's helping us out on the farm. Oops. What the world is that? I hit some Windows 10 button combo I shouldn't have hit. Yeah, so I thought I'd buy the BGA on the other map and then just experiment and run the BGA and see how I could go of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's folks that'll be like, oh, let me download the map, and like they'll play 30 or 40 hours on it, trying different iterations of things before they commit to what they want to do on the multiplayer server. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that. I looked at it for about 10 minutes and weighed a few different options. That's about it.
Maybe I can get my good buddy Rockhound to join me on the multiplayer server, and we can do some BGA work together.
You all, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm like that. Some people probably not, but I always want to try something a little bit different than I did the last time.
Oh, definitely.
Just to change it up.
Definitely. That's why in 17 I didn't. One map I used a bunch of case stuff. Next map I might use a bunch of fence stuff.
Yeah.
I would almost deliberately take all the mods I used in one series and not use those in another, just so that I could try different stuff.
Right.
And I've seen people like, well, this is the tipper I use in every map. It's like, doesn't that get a little boring?
Right. Yeah, and it's like, for me, as far as mods go, I don't usually use all the base game stuff before I started using mods in, say 15 and 17. So I told myself in 19, I'm going to try to stay away from mods as far as my equipment goes, and just use the base game stuff as much as I can, because I usually end up just not ever even playing with it on the other ones, and I think they're really high quality and good looking, pieces of equipment. So I told myself I was going to try to stay away from the mods as much as possible. But I do like the old tractors and the rusty looking equipment and stuff like that. kind of appeals to me.
Mark's Rust series.
I haven't been able to watch YouTube in forever. I just don't have the time anymore, and so I hadn't even got to watch it. But I still see his both of your notifications pop up all the time.
Yeah, his Russian Rust series with Kerbo is pretty funny.
Is it? I may have to give a couple of looks to it.
Yeah.
I used to watch every video from both of y'all, and I just don't have time anymore.
What's up, Darren?
Seems like since we've moved into the house, it's usually one project after another. But we're still getting, it's only been 2 months, so we're still getting stuff moved in still.
I'll be done once I get back. Just got that little bit down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make this first swipe on this far right side. I don't think I'll have to refill again, but I may have to add just a little bit to it. See how far it goes.
Seven. He's talking
Your
about.
oats are harvested and in my combine if you want to swing by and get them after you empty your canola.
He's talking about base game. Oh, really? Wow.
Yes, sir.
There's like 2 passes. What do you got? Like the big 45-foot header?
No, not that big. I do have the bigger Rosslamac, but it's not nowhere near like those big ones. But on these small fields, it feels like the.
Yeah, we used that harvester on the Riverview multiplayer challenge.
How did that go? I never heard. I knew you'd said y'all were going to be doing it, but I never heard how it turned out.
Raznik's server just completely destroyed us.
Oh wow!
Like I said, they did some research and studied and gamed the system because it was a points based system, and the points were somewhat imbalanced towards animal ownership. So they basically grew something like 1,200 pigs.
Wow.
Or something. And basically, I don't know, I think they got like 700 points, 900 points or something. And we had like 150 points or something.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I mean, it was a complete annihilation.
Right.
We had a whole ton of money. We had like, I don't know, $11 million or something.
Wow.
And they may have had, if they sold everything, $4 or $5 million. But the way the points were calculated, it was so heavily weighted towards owning a certain number of animals that keeping pigs was the best course of action.
Yeah.
So I go over and get our oats. You know how many oats you got?
Let me check real quick. I got right at 6,000 liters.
So we bought those 2 fields for cash crop. Did you windrow or did you scatter the straw to the wind?
Oh, no, I did not even. I'll reimburse you for the straw.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
I did not even think about windrowing it. I changed it because I was doing contract work on the map, and I didn't want to have all that straw rode up on the fields because there wasn't no reason to have it. So I'll reimburse you for that.
Hey, no, what's up? Is that right? Is that anywhere as close? Got some canola in the grain bin. And oats. We're going to go to skip. We're going there. Sell the oats. So, who's thinking about getting the DLC? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Take this road, double back. Good to go. Sir, indeed, she's empty. All right. Thought Roy said it was 6,000, but okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sitting in the middle of the road. Whoa. Oh, that's no good. No such person. No problem. So, what part of the DLC are you looking forward to?
I like that bell wrapper that they got on there because they do that around here where I live. Makes the continuous wrap.
Yeah, I see that a lot over here too.
One thing that I've always wanted to do is a lot of farmers around here will line their bales next to their fence rows. And, with seasons, they all rot, deteriorate in a day or so. Unrealistic, but, you take the good with the bad on anything. So I'm looking forward to the wrapper that could wrap them next to a fence row and kind of feel more like how they do it around here.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know if they'll. We'll have to see if it'll let you wrap hay and keep it hay. It's only going to take grass.
Right.
Let's see here. Where is the dump?
Yeah, I hope they give you the option.
Not back here. Oh, here it
But that's
is.
why, a lot of it's hard for me to get into the Midwest maps because they're mostly flat, big fields, and they have some pretty good sized fields down here, and I'm sure they have some really big fields in West Texas. But the land around here is rolling hills. You don't have much flatness unless you go further west towards Dallas. So I've always liked the British style maps and some of the German maps because they actually look more like where I live.
Yeah, this. But America's not flat. Not flat as a board.
Right. That's probably the number one thing. If I load a map up for the first time and I'm driving around to see if I like it, if I don't see any hills and it looks completely flat, I don't even waste time looking at the rest of the map. I just exit out. That's one thing that I cannot handle on a map is for it to be just completely flat. And I'm
Yeah.
sure some people love it, but it's just not my thing.
Yeah, I'm not so. I don't have that strong of opinion, but hills are nice. Oh, hills are nice. I think that's why I like this one so much.
Yeah.
Everything's rolling.
Yeah, this is a really good map.
All right, we're gonna
The way all
apparently
the farms are set up and the town, the little village, it feels, realistic, like a real place.
Altazar leased this thing the other day, and he got himself a big cultivator. So let's play, right? Where is it? Where's the tongue? It's on this side. Oh, we got a new toy I'm bringing out for the first time.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Threw this in when I was putting mods in for the map, kind of as a not as a joke, but kind of as my thought of well, if someone wants to get some high horsepower but doesn't want any modern equipment.
Oh, yeah, I know what you.
Oh wait, it plows. I thought thought this was a cultivator. I thought this thing was a cultivator. Do we not have a cultivator? Oh, I guess not. Attach a cultivator behind it. Cultivators. the fra roll. Let's go get that. Oh. There we go. I was really bummed at the end of the year when Rolling Hills came out and it wasn't really complete. Has that it has that quintessential American country rural countryside feel to it.
Yeah. What wasn't complete about it?
Well, it just I mean it's it only had one cell point. And the field definitions and some other stuff wasn't. I mean, when I was messing with it, I tried to do some landscaping around some part of the map, and it wouldn't let me landscape, but a small subsection of the field I was trying to do would just say, couldn't modify land or whatever.
Uh, yeah, I was playing it over on Dan's server, but it's just I don't know, something about it. It's just not one of the maps for me, I guess.
Stuck.
And I mean, it's a nice looking map. It's just not really my map style, I guess.
There we are.
So
There we go. Now we got something working. Now we got some action going on. You know what? I'm going to ditch this front thing and just use the roller. Because this front, it's just too long. These smaller fields. I'll leave this over here. Yeah, Southern farming is nice. I was thinking about playing that and using that, that Hoff pack, the American Hoff pack on it. I was thinking about buying one of those non, one of those flat areas and basically making my own farm out of it. There we go. I'm not a big fan of these tractors. They turn too much for me.
I believe that's the last field. Should need slurried.
The oat field?
Yes, sir.
Rob's saying you might want to check out Southern farming.
Yeah, I saw that listed in your Discord the other day, the video for it.
The guy that made it lives in Arkansas, so made it to somewhat represent that area.
Yeah,
There we go.
that ought to be pretty neat then.
Unless you don't get taken out by the high-speed train.
Running pretty fast.
It runs at 80.
Oh wow.
Hey, Nostalgic Farmer, what's up?
Yeah, that might throw you across the.
What do you have in the way of cedars?
I've got I believe it's a Lemkin brand, um, and I also have a corn planter.
So
Let me
we've
look
got
and see. I think it's the Vaterstat.
the little Amazon cedar.
Okay. So you want to do the cultivating, and I can come behind you and do some seeding.
Yeah, I'm working on the first field now with this cat and a some roller thing.
The roller is what cultivate.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
It's part of that. It's part of that mod pack that came out a little while ago that has a disc that's kind of offset that plows, and then there's a roller that you can hook on the back that cultivates.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
I saw you were on the community server the other night. I wasn't busy trying to. I wasn't busy trying to get some mod reviews edited up. I was gonna hop in there and see what you guys were doing. Hey, Anthony.
I'll be right back. I gotta go tuck the kiddos in.
All right. What is this? It's a Frawmest. Frawmest. But yeah, maybe we should get rid of the. Oh, I swear, if that's a great demand for oats. Good. What is it a great demand for? Sugar beets. Was the how was the lag? How was the responsiveness? On a wired connection, I'm usually around upper 20s, low 30s on a good day. Whoa. Yeah, maybe we should get rid of the AgriSim. and just use this. It's knobby roller. Auto width. Let's check. Let's do this. Snap. There we go. Cheating. Then I can pay attention to chat a little bit while we ride around. Oh, it looks great then. So the server's in Atlanta. I don't know where that is compared to you geographically. But the server is in Atlanta. If you're fairly close to Atlanta, then that could be helping you out. Or if you've got really good hotspot speeds. That would be helping you out also. Times on this server are a little low because it's actually, you know, on the same network as I'm on. There we go. Yeah, this thing makes working these fields quick. We'll still need the plow portion for the corn fields. Whoa! So you're not geographically close to. You're not geographically close then. Yeah, you just had a really good connection speed. And other than syncing, it really doesn't require a lot of bandwidth. Not that syncing requires a lot either, but you know, that's the heaviest of usage. All right, this thing just motors on, doesn't it? Yeah, Brandon, this is guidance steering. GPS like. Hey, Mad, what's up? It's been out for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4
What
weeks
would you
now.
like planted, sir?
Canola in the fields that we had canola in.
Okay.
Thinking about putting sunflowers in the field that we took the oats out of. The other field beside it had sunflowers, and we made about $8,000 off of that field.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
A pretty good sunflower price. Now, do know, Brandon, that it's still in development. So there's that. It's not full-fledged complete yet. There, I locked the course in. It's called guidance steering. This is how you control it. Basically set your width. Then you pull up to the field. You set an A point. You go at least 15 yards. You set a B point. Then you can lock in the steering on that. At this point, it doesn't support auto steer or anything like that. But it does indeed help you make straight lines. Folks like us that are trying to stream and everything means that we can we don't need to concentrate so much on our driving. Let's get. So I'm going to lock. There, I locked in on the course. The guidance steering basically centered me on the course. Yeah, go check it out. I turned on snap to terrain angle. You could leave that off. What snap to terrain angle would be is it's going to basically help you with it's going to snap to one of the 45-degree angles. True north, northwest, west, southwest, south, etc. If you have that turned off, then it would snap to any angle that you set it to. How's Mad Modder doing today? Turn the lines on and off, too, if you didn't want to see those. Hey, Brenton, what's up? Motoring along here. And I guess once we get these cultivated, we'll come in behind Roy with the manure spreader and fling some poo on these fields. Let's raise this up. I don't want to take out any of our crop. Oh, perfect. Oh, well, follow me, everybody, is supposedly in testing. Friday's daily testing thread was updated. And for PC, follow me was listed. So we'll see. We might just have ourselves a follow me mod this week. And I'm kind of expecting to see the 1.3 update drop this week. DLC that comes out next week basically says that the update is required. So that would kind of imply that it's coming out pretty soon. So either going to come out the day of the DLC or it's going to come out before. And for those of us in the US, if you get the DLC from Giants, you can probably expect to see it next Monday night. Not tomorrow night, but the following week. Yeah, we might see Follow Me this week. Hard to say. Always just hope it comes through testing. You'll need to somehow keep track of your seed and let's figure out how to reimburse you. Whatever. Seed usage.
All right. What I had it full when I started, so I'll know exactly how much I used.
Let's see. Can we move his? No. I'm gonna need you to move your harvester real quick, or make me contractor, then I can move it either way. Yeah, I'm on multiplayer now. There we go. Lock her in. Y'all seen us work the other fields. You probably haven't seen us work these two fields too much at all. because we bought 19 and 14, the one right next to it, the last stream we were on. Yeah, you know, it would be cool if they would implement Follow Me as a as an in-game or base game feature. So, like I said, this is going to take any time at all with this new thing. I think I'm definitely going to go sell the AgroSim subsoiler. Won't need it after this. Watch out, dude! I'm going to roll you over. Oh man, I took you out. So yeah, when that center line goes green or blue or yellow, whatever color it is, that means we've locked in on the course. When it's white, we're not locked in. But yeah, let's look across the map there. All those cool fields. Yo. Haha. That must be silver in that's silver with the hook lift. Is that Roy? No, no, stainless, that's what I meant. There we are. Look at that. Doesn't take any time at all. Not every Sunday night. Typically we try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I was out of town last Tuesday through Friday, so we didn't stream at all last Tuesday or Thursday. Days other than Tuesday and Thursday are kind of on a ad hoc basis. This is up. She's getting dirty. Okay. We're usually on around 9:30 in the evening. When I am on, it's going to be after around 9:30. Whoa. Whoa, what did we hit? We must hit a fence. This is over here. Uh-oh. There we go. Got that out. Goes back to the tracks. Can't really tell how much wheel is in it. There we go. All right. Well, since that's leased, we don't want to use that to haul all kinds of stuff. All right, Matt. Check you later. Thanks for dropping by. All right, let's go sell this. We don't need it. Not if we're going to keep that roller. And not if we're going to keep that that other plow option. It's interesting on this map. You haven't seen it before. The sell and customization point is way down here. It's removed from the vehicle shop. Hey John, if I hadn't said it yet. So here is the customize and repair and sell area. Well, we didn't get a lot of money back, but it'll pay for an hour on that cat tractor. That's why I don't want to use that cat tractor for anything else other than cultivating and plowing. So right now we're leasing it. So we want to keep the hours low on that one. And run the hours up on these other implements. Roy's going to help us plant our canola. I'm going to use this to plant our sunflowers. Go. And we're going to town. All right. Putting sunflowers in the ground. Oh, hey, Jake. Just saw your comment. This is not the large map that I did a video on the other day. This is a rather small map, actually. Did a video of this map probably about 3 weeks ago, maybe? Whoa! Guess I should look for traffic, huh?
I should have honked before I got that close to you, I guess. I didn't think you were going to back up quite that far.
So this is, well, the name of the map is in the description, or is in the title. But you can see the size of the map, the size of the fields. There's 90-some fields on the map. They're all pretty small. The map had, I don't know, it had like maybe five or six farm areas already made out. So there was like a horse, chicken, cow, pig, and sheep farm. So I guess there were 5 farms that were all individually set up. And so we started a multiplayer on it with 5 folks all owning different farms. It's grown a little bit since then to include a couple other folks that are kind of just making their own way. But we're actually looking to switch this map out here in about 2 weeks with that map that I showed off on Thursday. Well, Brandon, we've got a community multiplayer server you could play on. Jump in there every so often. Right now they're on Western Australia. Horseplay Final, I don't think it'll be out for quite some time. The Horseplay for 17 was I mean, I was using the development version of Horseplay in early 2017 myself.
All right, sir. Well, that's all for me tonight.
All right.
We can get together later on a price that's acceptable for both of us.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
Yep. So I would be hesitant to think that it would be out anytime this calendar year. Still lots of functions and features within Horseplay that have not been brought forward. That's right. Let's take them out. Imagine if people had collisions like cars. The way they just walk out in front of you. And that'd be frustrating. That's in our Discord. I'll post a invite link here in a moment. Looks like we missed a little bit over there. I guess where the this was a dip in the ground. Tell you, this Dutes has been quite a workhorse for us. Horsepower is right, and the price is even better. Fold that up. Put that out of the way. Oops. Let's just check. Oh wow, did he get all of those fields planted already? Wow. Way to go, Roy. Roy is a fast guy with his big equipment. He made his fortunes in horsing. Sold off the horse farm and went into the contracting business. All right, let me get you that link. This is the link to the Discord, and all of the server information is in the community multiplayer channel. Oh, why am I even hooking up to the seeder? He already did those. Duh. All right, let's go over here and we'll put fertilizer, we'll put manure on all of those fields. So I had a belt, got rid of the belt. This process takes a little longer. But it's free. We'll only have to fill this a few times. Probably have to fill this 5 or so times. 5 or 6 times. At the moment, I'm using keyboard and a trackball. At this very moment, I use a Thrustmaster T150 wheel when I do use the wheel. But at this very moment, when I'm unloading or when I'm loading this manure, I'm just using a keyboard. Oops. Be too many more loads. Hey, Wrestling Wisconsin. What's up? I thought we were just about done, but maybe not. The name of the map is in the title. I'm not very good at pronouncing the title, the name. You'd think I was loading a bottomless pit. There we go. Now we're full. What's on the agenda? Well, it's pretty much this. We've already harvested the fields that we need to harvest. Put slurry on them. We've cultivated them, and now we are basically going to put manure on them. I got the bucket full of manure because I wanted to see if I could spread manure from the bucket. Somehow I think I can. We'll just see how that works. Off we go. At least we can see the manure. This map has custom ground textures, and if we try to put slurry down over a seeded field, it doesn't show up. So you're kind of guessing. At least with manure, it shows up. We use manure to get our second stage. We put slurry down after we harvest. And basically it removes the chopped straw color, so we can definitely see where we've been. Yeah, community multiplayer lobby, and then pinned will be the all the information you need. I see Nostalgic Farmers in voice chat. He could help you out if you need help. There we go. So probably the longest process part of putting the manure down is going to be loading it. Hey Haggard, what's up? How's it been? Still got the bucket full. We'll have to fill it up again, and only 3 more fields to go. Then we'll have all of our fields flipped and ready for the growing season. Oh, now you gotta what'd you go and do that for? It's 2 loads. No. Yeah, the pin button is your friend. It's 3 loads. Oh no, stop. There we go. Let's see here. 80 pigs. Sell 12, that'll be 68. I think we'll sell 12 pigs before the end of the night. got on earlier today. Let's see here. Who is the sub? Can't see. My pop-up's hidden. Oh, thanks for the sub, Brandon. Oh, that's not good. Let's try to do a little bit of this. Fun this way. Here we are. Oops, wrong gear. Right now, we've got just one other person on the server, I think. Whoa. It's full. Alright, well, let's get a load. Let's fill our bucket up. Oh, I expect. It didn't feel very good, huh? Alright. Let's head over here to the field that's right below the pig shed. Pig area. We'll come at it from a different angle. Usually we come at it from a from the other way. Let's open up the gates. Turn her on and let's get to town. Rob, I bet he shouted purple. Purple and pink. Purple and pink makes everything better. Oh, there's a tree there. Rob, you could have told me there was a tree there. I didn't see there was a tree. That. And we'll just make a couple quick passes. See if we can't get all this done real quick in one load. I think we got her. Oh yeah, we got it good. That. This area. And then we go back and fill her up for the next field. 2 more fields to go, 2 more loads. Maybe 2.5 loads. Whoa. Do a little more in-cab bucket work. Look at that. Right on the money. Next load. Thankfully, we've got enough manure to do this. Because if we ran out of manure and we had to use slurry, we would have a hard time seeing where we were going. And I don't think we have any fertilizer in the spreader. We'd have to go get a pallet of that, or a bag of that. Keeping to 70-some pigs, between 70 and 100 pigs, we're able to basically produce enough manure to satisfy our fertilizing needs. There we go. Oops, back up. R. That should just about do us, I would think. Not yet. Yeah, full load. There we go. I don't know, the way this pile's going down, we might not have enough for the next field. All right. So I'm wondering, should we go ahead and do the big field first or the smaller field? Smaller field will take just under a load, big field will probably take just overload. We're going to be filling it up at least one more time, no matter what. I think we'll do the smaller load, smaller field. And then we'll start the other field with whatever fertilizer we have left. Then maybe we'll have a chance of getting that field done without filling it again. We'll just have to see. I mean, this field's nice. It's basically like 3 passes with a spreader. There's the other field over there. We skip a field. We should have, what, about 40% left? 35% left when we get done this field? Of course, the poles on this map do have collisions. We don't want to hit those. %. Not bad, not bad. I think we'll do this field, sell 1 load of pigs, and that'll be the night. There's silver, or stainless. Well, maybe a good hard rain. Maybe a good hard rain will come through here. And knock it off, right? No, we're out. And it didn't empty the poo out of the... didn't empty it out of the bucket. There you go. We didn't get the extra out of the bucket. Let's go. How far we can get. That's about as far as we got, huh? Alright, let's go. One more load, I hope. Go. Up a little bit. Should take 11 loads. Let's see if we can count this time. Uh-oh. There we are. 1. Well, that didn't work out so great. Let's see here. Who was that? Thanks for the sub, Logan. Alright, so that was one load. Penny on the ground over here. Oops. Three loads. Should have said this will be 3 loads. That's load 4. That's load 5. Six. 7. Eight. Nine. Right. We put a pretty good hurting on that pile. Ten. Stainless is heading out. This is a load 11. Uh-oh. There we go. So it's going to take 12. 11 partial. 11 full loads and a partial, maybe. Yep. Alright, let's see if that will do us. What I end up doing is, typically if I'm driving first person like this, I'll end up using the wheel. If I am out of cab, almost always using the keyboard. I don't know why, it's just that's how it seems to work out. One rough road. Let's hope we can get this whole field done with this load. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop where this ain't turned off. I'm going to flip and finish the bottom. Then we'll worry about the other half of the field. Go. Hey, Rasnik, what's up? Busy at work? Busy working, I suspect. Alright, yep. I think we can definitely get this field done without having to go back to scoop any more poo. Just this little strip left. Then, like I said, we'll haul a load of pigs and call her a night. And that there, we've got our canola fields flipped and our one cash crop field flipped. Sold the oats, planted us some sunflowers. They paid pretty good last time. Yep, 2 weeks. That's what I figure. So we'll drop the manure spreader there. Be out of the way for the most part. Hey John, what's up? Put this in the spreader. Go hook up to her trailer. 65,000. Holy cow. Alright, so that leaves us with 68 Piggly Wigglies. That's enough breeding stock. Yeah, but that's what, over all those fields down there, 8, 9, 37, 36, and 16. at this point, we only have 2 cash crop fields, and the rest of the fields are basically keeping the pigs going. I harvested the soybeans the other day, and we just harvested the oat field this evening. So we'll have to look at our finances screen and see how we did off of those 2 fields. So here's Raznik's little corner of the world. Like, one field's ready to harvest, and the other ones are not quite there yet. Here comes $12,000. There we go. So let's take a look at the finances. So we sold. Here we go. We had 8,400 in the soybean or in the sunflowers, 4,500 in the oats. So those 2 fields brought us almost $13,000 in income. And pay down our loan a little bit. So we're down to $145,000 loan. We got 2 loads of pigs. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Just about done almost.
Yeah, I know. I got lucky, huh?
Yes.
Big freaking field. I'm pretty sure that this one field is like the size of all the fields put together on my map.
Are you in Western Australia?
I do the I just got the one that he posted the video, the southern farming map.
Oh, okay.
But before that, I was playing on manure farms, something like that, and their fields were tiny.
Yeah, Marwell Manor.
Yeah, that farm. But I just got the southern farming one last night, and I'm building an all-case farm on it because I've never done that in Farming Simulator before.
There you go. Half the fun's doing stuff you never did before.
Yeah, I've always used John Deere. There's quite a few good John Deere mods out so far, but I don't know. I just kind of taken a lock in the case here recently.
All right, let's drop that off. Let's clean up our pigs, and we'll call her a night. Hey guys, I want to thank you for watching. We'll be
I'm just
back
glad we
on.
got a Americanized John Deere 6R so quick, because in Farming Simulator 17 it took forever to get a really good American John Deere 6R, and that's my favorite tractor because that's what I have in real life.
We'll be back Tuesday night streaming
It's such a
something.
sweet tractor.
Don't know if it'll be on this map or what it will be on. Oh, come on. What's going on here? So until next time, happy farming.